Peace, peace, peace. Naturally royal, beautiful people. Got that cozy, radical playing in the back. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I'm proud of you. Proud of you and all the changes that you're making towards your health and to your happiness and your life. So today, we just wanted to connect with you. All of you all. Appreciate you for checking in, checking the videos. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Just trying to help others help themselves. Help others help themselves. Help ourselves along the way. Right? Now, I know y'all know about them loaded potatoes. Loaded potatoes, bacon, and cheese, and bacon bits, and whatever else they put on there. Loaded potatoes, you know. I don't know. It might even put ground beef on there. I'm going to do some loaded potatoes, but it ain't them loaded potatoes. It's not going to be them loaded potatoes, all right? We want to talk a little bit about herbs. Are you using your herbs and your spices, your seasonings, or you just using seasoned salt? We want to stray away from the seasoned salt. Get away from the seasoned salt. Get away from the seasoned salt. Get you some sage. Now you can use natural herbs, the real leaves, or you can just buy the stuff off the shelf. Rosemary. Our last one is thyme. Thyme, rosemary, and sage. Those are the three herbs that we are using today on these potatoes. Y'all know we got oregano. It's a whole bunch of herbs that we love. We love our oregano though. So yeah, you can do rosemary potatoes and just leave it at that. Just do your rosemary and whatever other little salt, pepper, whatever you want to put on it. But today, we want to get all the benefits from the herbs that we can. So we want to use our sage. That's what protects us against the free radical damage. You all, I told you all about the free radical damage. If do your own research. Do your own research. I told you before, do your own research. If you know about your electrons, everything wants a pair. You want a pair, you want to be in a pair. So we have free radicals that roam our body and cause damage to our body because they are not paired up. So we need our sage. We need our sage for sore throats, headache relief. Sage is also good for that. Bacterial, viral infections. That's sage, baby. Rosemary. All right, rosemary. Neurological protection. Neurological protection. Now, we all want protection for our brains. We all want it. We all want to, you know, we all want to think about it when we get older. But we need the protection for our brains. And cancer, we know cancer is a big thing right now. Well, not just right now, but, you know, cancer has been killing people for a while now. So we have to stock up on our rosemary leaves. Prevent aging of the brain. That's again neurological protection. Rosemary. Enhancing your memory and concentration. So that's all neurological. That's all falls up under that same category. But rosemary, I do want to tell you, moderate. Everything should be done in moderation anyway. But rosemary, it can be bad for you if you overuse it. Okay. So thyme is our last herb that we're going to be putting on our potatoes. Now these potatoes, I already rinsed them. I soaked them in cold water. You do it how you want to do it. I use red potatoes and yellow or golden. You call them yellow or golden potatoes. That's what I use. I don't use white potatoes anymore. We just don't eat white potatoes anymore, you know. So it's your choice. What you desire. I'm just here to share, to help you, help yourself, and help others. These are peppers, onions, and yeah, peppers and onions. Peppers and onions, waiting for something else to say. So thyme is our last herb. You can get the fresh stuff, or you can just get the ground stuff right from the store, from the shelves, because that's how they sell it to us. THYME has THYME and carvacrol. Now you all forgive me now, because I might not be pronouncing these right. I didn't look them up in the dictionary to get the correct pronunciation. So THYME and carvacrol, which are antispasmodics, which are cough suppressants. Okay, an antispasmodic is a cough suppressant. So we learning something new every day. We embracing this opportunity to learn something new every day. They're giving us opportunities to bond with our babies. So this is why I have my little 12-year-old and my 9-year-old, my 10-year-old. She's 10 now. And I get them down here and show them simple stuff like this, so that when I'm away, they know how to cook stuff. So sometimes you have to show them more than one time. You know, I've showed them this before. I've showed them different, you know, not maybe with these 3 herbs, but I've showed them different ways of doing things multiple times, so that when it comes to them taking the lead and showing someone else, they have it. They're not, you know, they're not questioning. They're confident in their skills that they have learned. So that's what we're building. We're building leaders. We're building leaders, confident young children. So yeah, I got the babies in the background. Zaya, Zay, y'all down here. Y'all want to check out this video? Is that why it's messing up? Okay, come on in here and watch this quick little thing. I know I showed y'all this before, but it's important for you to learn, okay? To learn continuously. Alright, so you want to try to, okay, first in here, we oiled the bottom already, and as y'all can see, I took this spatula and went around to make sure that the whole pan is nice and coated. And I used, actually in here, I did not use olive oil. Olive oil is so good to use, but I don't have enough olive oil. So we had to go with the coconut oil. So this is nothing but coconut oil, a little sunflower oil, and garlic. That's it. And I just use a little sunflower oil because it's a little bit thicker. And you know, you don't want all your food to stick to the pan. So you want to try to put a nice amount of potatoes in your pan. Try to make the layer pretty thin, not all stacked on top of each other, because it will cook better even. So if you have more potatoes, you got to grab another pan. So that's why I see I got another pan back there. Alright, so try to fill in all those spaces. Once you feel like you're good, you got enough in there, nice and even. Then you're going to go in with your seasons. Now you're going to, it might look like a double work or a double job or whatever, but me, myself, I don't really need my my onions and peppers and stuff. I don't need them to have all the seasoning on it. I want my potatoes to be seasoned up nicely with the herbs. Yeah, I can put some herbs also on my vegetables when I put them in there, but it's up to you. It's your choice, okay? So some people don't want all that seasoning. They don't need all that. So they, you know, and I know my aunt told me this, always season from light to dark, so that's what I try to do. This is onion powder. I put onion powder on everything. I'm gonna have to look that up and see how good that is. Onion powder and garlic powder I put on everything. Onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric, and cayenne is like my go-tos. As y'all can see, I didn't have much garlic powder. That was it. So the salt that we're gonna be using today is garlic salt. This is just a little cheap one I grabbed from, let me see, this look like a Walmart brand or something. No, it look like all these brands. Yeah, so you want to even out with your salt, and now you go in with your herbs. And if you a spicy person, you don't mind spice, a little spice, get you some cayenne on there, okay? I don't mind. Don't mind at all. So we're gonna move that around so we can get that nice and even. But we're going to go ahead and start adding our spices. Herbs and spices. This is the time. Thyme smells so good. So good. Teach your babies how to season, how to use their spices and herbs early. That way they know how to cook and they feel confident in themselves when they put together their food. They don't feel like they have to go to a restaurant to get something that tastes good. Because you can make your own food that tastes good, you know. And that's what you want to do. You want to make your own food. Right now, we need these herbs. We need these natural healing methods. Okay, so I just did the sage. I did the thyme. I was about to do sage again because I had pulled out 2 sages. But we don't want to do that. Now we're going to go in with our rosemary. Like I said, everything in moderation. Don't want to go too hard. So I'm going to use this just to coat it all around. And if you feel like it's not, it's like you could just leave it, it's fine. If you feel like it's not coated enough, then you go in and take it a little up, you know, a little bit more. Take it up a notch. It's about levels, you know. But all I would say is just go be easy, especially if you've never used these herbs and spices before. Just be easy. Remember, you do have the garlic in there, and garlic does have its own taste and flavor. So if you smell what I smell right now, if you can smell it, if you can smell how delicious this smells, I mean, it's not even cooked. It smells so good. So watch when you put this in your oven. When you put this in your oven, your neighbor's gonna come over like, wait, what you cooking? Hold on. So now that I got them all coated up nicely, they look decent to me. Okay. If I wanted to, yeah, I would just go in and hit them up again, you know. Hit it up again with a little extra spices. And you see, this is like, they're real powdery. Sage and thyme, they're real powdery. And then the rosemary are leaves. So you really have to kind of get in there, you know. You really have to, you know, leave a nice amount in order to really get that nice flavoring. But yeah, you can use a little bit of herbs. If you never, if you don't eat them often, you can use a little bit and you're going to be like, dang, I should have been using this all the time. Okay, so here, this part, I'm just going to use my hand. I'm not worried. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. Yes, I'm just going to use my hand. Put the vegetables in there. I lost the kids. They was behind me, but I guess they got bored. I started talking too much. Okay, go ahead, baby. She said she's going outside. Okay, so yeah, you just put your peppers in there. Put them how you want them. Put them in there. Get them in there. This one kind of big. Should have cut that down. Okay, so get them in there how you want them. This is the simplest, easiest meatless meal in the world. So I just put everything on top. Now, if for you all who like that extra, you know, that extra, and you want a little bit more seasoning, you go ahead and hit you a little seasoning on that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do all my spices and herbs on my vegetables. I'm just going to do a little garlic powder. Well, this is onion powder right now. I'm out of garlic powder. So I'm going to do a little garlic powder and a little, onion powder. Excuse me. I'm going to do a little onion powder and a little garlic salt. And then that's it. That's all. Just on my vegetables so they have a little flavoring to them. But I'm not going to worry about the herbs and spices, the thyme, the sage, and the rosemary being on my vegetables. Because my vegetables, my peppers, they already have their natural goodness. All right? So that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for checking in. Be raw, eat raw, love raw, live raw. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to the channel. Because we got to build this organization, y'all. If y'all believe in the content that I share, if y'all believe in the information, if y'all believe the, you know, the mission, y'all believe in the mission that I'm on. Because it's all about self-healing, really. You know, if I could do it, you can do it too. All right? We all are headed toward that next level of love. That's self-love, baby. Peace, love, and compassion always. Love y'all.